Hello everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix playthrough. Last time we went around some of the previous worlds we visited, collected as many treasure chests as we could find within most of the worlds, and we also picked up a few stickers along the way, and I even worked on leveling up a bit as well. I worked on leveling up Master form, and I also worked and finished up Valor form as well. However, after the stream ended, I decided to go back around and start working on my other forms. So as you can see, I've leveled up all the remaining forms from Wisdom, Limit, all the way to Final, and even the Summon Gauge have all been maxed out at level 7. I also took the liberty of leveling up both Sora, Donald, and Goofy up to level 99 as well, so that way we are all fully prepared for the road ahead. So, yeah, that was basically that. Just to reiterate, for Valor form to level that up, you just have to whack as many enemies as you can. A great world to do this in with little resistance is in Timeless River. Same goes for Wisdom form, except for Wisdom form you just have to kill Heartless. And again, Timeless River is probably the best place to go to kill Heartless within Wisdom form because, again, the Heartless there don't put up much resistance. As far as Limit form, you just have to finish up a limit. Any limit will do, where it be Sonic Blade, just spam the crap out of it until eventually you level that up. Again, this is something that can be worked on over time, and there's not exactly a quote-unquote best method, just spam the limits like no tomorrow. As far as Master Form is concerned, this can be done it's best done in combination with an ability known as Drive Converter. This is best done within the Mysterious Tower in Twilight Town, and with the Gambler enemies. Just play lots and lots of games with them, and pray to God you don't get turned into a card or to a dice. And you should be able to level that form incredibly fast, as I've demonstrated. As far as Final Form is concerned, leveling up this form, you just have to kill nobodies with it. And the best place to go for it is starting from here, the Brink of Despair, within the world that never was, and just work your way up the castle. And just kill nobodies. There's nothing but nobodies within the castle anyway, so it's no big deal. As far as the Summon Gauge is concerned, to level this up incredibly quickly, you just have to drain the Summon Gauge again and again. And oddly enough, the best person for the job is Chicken Little. I'm dead serious. Chicken Little is the best person to use for leveling up your Summon Gauge. The others, I can't really say if they're as good or as effective as Chicken Little is. But Chicken Little, honestly, is probably the quickest one to use. And as far as leveling up is concerned, as I've mentioned in the last session, I think... Excuse me. The best way to go about leveling up is to equip yourself with the Gullwing Keyblade and also have experience boost turned on in your set of abilities. And get yourself to critical health, which in critical mode, the amount of HP that you can have the maximum of in critical mode is 60 for Sora. So I think what is considered critical health is around 25 HP, 26 HP. If not, it's probably 30 at the absolute most. So in other words, half HP is considered critical health for Sora, and so experience boost will kick into effect. So, yeah, that's how that works. Just equip all the experience boost abilities you have for Sora, along with the Gullwing Keyblade, because the ability stacks on top of this one. So, in a sense, you get 200% more experience. So, I think triple or is it quadruple experience? Regardless, it's a lot of experience. So, there was that. And that's how you go about leveling up. And also, run around the entirety of the world that never was and kill every nobody in sight. Heartless included. Just saying. It'll give you a lot of experience. Also, when working on this, I highly recommend turning off Donald Cure or Riku's Cure Potion abilities if you have them in your party. So that way they don't try to heal you when you get down to critical health. So that is something worth mentioning here. So, alongside the experience grinding I've done, I've also picked up a few other things along the way. Throughout my level grinding, I've managed to acquire every single ability in the entire game. And let's see if I can go over the ones that I did gather. Most of them were basically support abilities. So, of course, I got the combo pluses and air combo pluses from leveling up drive forms. Combo boost, basically the same sort of thing. Reaction boost, finishing plus, I actually got a couple of them from leveling up, I think. I also got negative combo as well for, I believe, a level up. And Berserk Charge is another ability that is considered kind of a situational ability. It can be useful sometimes, but this is one you should equip with extreme caution. This is what it does. Increases strength by 2 during MP charge and enables combos to continue endlessly. The combo finishing move becomes unavailable. So in other words, this is absolutely useless against bosses because you have to finish them off with the end of a combo. And magic does count for like the end of a combo. And if you're not able to finish a combo, then the boss will not die. Just saying. It's more useful for regular enemies, but not so much. Because, hello, finishers are like the driving force of your combos, duh. But again, Berserk Charge does have a use, and it's more so useful for certain tasks, which we'll be getting into later. Let's see. I also got a few form boosts and also a summon boost ability. Again, from leveling up and also leveling up dry forms. Let's see. What else? I also got Fire Boost, Thunder Boost, and I believe Blizzard Boost from leveling up as well. I feel like Fire Boost was like the last ability I unlocked for reaching level 99. There's also a trophy for reaching level 99 as well, so that's something. And that's basically everything that needs to be gone over, pretty much, when it comes to the regular abilities, stats, and what I've done off screen. However, there were some other things I did as well, and the other things I've done were gathering up as many materials as I possibly could for future synthesis stuff, and I've also managed to complete most of this list. And most of this list was basically consisting of getting an X number of this object. Don't worry, I didn't gather any additional new materials. I'm still at 51. The remaining materials we have left to get are mostly materials that we're going to be getting in a couple of different activities. Mainly for the Mushroom 13, as they're going to be holding on to the Remembrance and Tranquility items, I think. And there's also one other item I need to get my hands on that's considered an A-rank, kind of in the same family as Lost Illusion, Orichalcum, and Orichalcum Plus. I think that comes from something else. I'm not 100% sure. I've also looked up and, yeah, I do have all the torn pages for the 100 Acres of Death. Fun. So I can take care of that all in one shot. So that's going to be fun. Though, am I going to be doing that today? We'll have to find out for ourselves. So, alongside that, I've also gathered plenty of materials to make some new items, such as Save the King and Save the Queen, respectively. I still don't have enough items for the Ultima weapon yet, but that's mainly due to the fact that I need to gather 4 more Orichalcum Pluses. And those Orichalcum Pluses will be gathering throughout the course of the next session or two. So, it's going to be a fun ride. Hope you're all ready. So, first off, let's go ahead and make Save the Queen and Save the King, respectively. I decided to hold off on making these off-screen so that way I can show you all what these things are and read their descriptions to you. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice Save the Queen. Here it is. A staff with colossal magic and strength. Quickly revives wielder when fallen and restores much of their HP. An excellent thing to have. And Moogle leveled up to level 7. Rank A recipe materials cut in half. Nice. So here we can make Save the King now. And boom. Here it is. Save the King. A powerful shield with great strength and defense. Increases the effect of restoration items used on the field by 50%. And this stacks with item boost. And that's exactly what this thing is. It has item boost. So that is pretty damn sweet. As far as other creations are concerned, I may go about creating some additional items here. But I do know that the Save the King and Save the Queen items can be upgraded even further. And you use a Serenity Crystal to do it. Let me check my recipes just to be sure that I'm going to have enough. Let's see. A Serenity Crystal requires 3. It requires 3 Serenity Crystals for the ultimate weapon. And for creations of Save the King and Save the Queen, I'm going to need 1 Serenity Crystal, so I'll be down to 5. So I should be good. So let's go ahead and make that. Cut the materials in half. Or, you know what, let's just do this instead. This is fine. I got plenty of this stuff. Boom. Here it is. Save the Queen Plus. A powerful staff with colossal magic and strength restores MP relative to the amount of damage taken. So we have that. Now for Save the King Plus. And yep, we're good here. Boop. Here it is, Save the King Plus. A powerful shield with great strength and defense. Halves damage taken in critical situations. There's one more thing worth mentioning here after this. Moogle leveled up to level 8. Make new items in free development. Hell yeah. Let's see what we can make. We can make a Serenity Crystal and also a Mithril Gem. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Boom, and sure, why not? We got plenty. There's the Mithril Gem. We can't make a Serenity Crystal, unfortunately, but even so, that's not too bad as far as other creations are concerned. Let's see, can I make anything that may be more useful? Well, I can make a Mithril Crystal, for sure. So all I need is a Serenity Stone, and I'm good to go. Boom. So that's pretty nice. We got some additional materials. I can probably make some other things, and you know what? I think I will go ahead and do just that. Since I have the materials necessary to make some of these things, that may not be a bad idea. So, boom, there is the Mega Ether. You can make a Mega Ether from a Mega Potion, which is pretty insane. Now for AP boost. It can be turned into a magic boost. Kind of hesitant to use a Serenity Crystal. You know what? We're probably going to hold off on that. And we'll just focus on some of the other lesser materials for now. There's the Mithril Stone. So let's see here. Again, there's still a good number of items to make from Serenity Gems and Serenity Shards, Crystals, etc. But trust me, getting my hands on these Serenity items, it's not too easy. Sure, you can make them eventually, but if I'm being frank here, it's probably better to save these items for when you need them the most. Here we are. Here's a Fire Eye Gum Bangle. Highly increases fire resistance and greatly increases defense. Worth it, trust me. Let's see. There we go. Blizzard Gun Armlet. Highly increases blizzard resistance and greatly increases defense. Hell yeah. And I think I can make one more of these with a Mithril Shard. Speaking of which, I do have the ability to purchase some of these Mithril items, I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure. No? Okay, never mind. I thought I could, but there are only certain items of which you can, there are only a couple of... Bleh. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I think what I'm trying to say is there are only certain materials you can purchase from completing certain collections within the list. So that is something worth mentioning, to say the least. What should I make? You know what? I think I'll just go ahead and create this and use a Serenity Shard, obviously, because I kind of need to. Boom. Thunder Gun Trinket. Highly increases thunder resistance. Let me tell you folks, these items are definitely going to be needed for future battles coming up soon. So let's go ahead and synthesize with some Mithril Stones. Boom. Here we go. Arceus or Arceus Plus. Highly increases fire, blizzard, and thunder resistances and greatly increases defense. Hell yeah. If you couldn't tell, I've done a lot of grinding when it came to gathering materials. And even with all the materials I did gather, I didn't manage to get enough to make absolutely everything, but this is still good enough. Anyway, here's the Buster Band. Has extremely high defense. Probably the most defense in the entire game from any single accessory. Although I can't really say for sure. And synthesize with that. Here's the Fencer Earring. Highly increases maximum AP and strength and also increases magic. Cool. Here's the Slayer Earring. And boom. You know what, this is fine. Let's go with that. Here's the Master's Ring. Extraordinarily increases maximum AP. Sweet. Let's see what else we can make. You know what, let's go with that so we don't have to use too many more orichalcum. There we go. Here's the Star Charm. Highly increases strength and magic and drastically increases maximum AP. Sweet. And I think that's really all we can make for right now. Sure, we can make more Save the Kings and Save the Queens respectively, but I'd rather not do that. Let's see here. What we have left as far as materials are concerned, we still have enough for the Ultima weapon, pretty much, with the exception of the Orichalcum Pluses, which will be worked on in due time. By the way, I'm pretty sure there are trophies associated with certain milestones. Also, one more thing worth mentioning here. While I was gathering materials, I've also managed to pick up some very rare weapons for both Donald and Goofy respectively. We have the Shaman's Relic, a staff with great magic and strength, increases damage done with ice-based attacks by 20%. These are dropped by the Shaman enemies within the Pride Lands. They're a very rare, very low drop of only 1% as far as I know. And the only real way to increase your odds is, I believe, with Lucky, and you have to equip it throughout the entire party. Same goes for the Nobody Lance. Again, another 1% weapon drop. These are dropped by the Dragoon Nobodies. So, there's that. Let's see, and as far as Goofy is concerned, I'm I've already picked up a lot of the Nobody Guard, which is pretty easy to pick up and farm these things, by the way, thanks to the Gambler enemies in the Mysterious Tower in Twilight Town. We also have the Akashic Record? I can't even pronounce this name. These are dropped by the Spellmasters or Spellcaster enemies. Basically, they're the one Heartless that fly around on books and whatnot. Those guys. They also have a 1% chance to drop this particular item for Goofy. So, there's that. There's also the Nobody Guard, as I've already mentioned before. So, let's go ahead and equip Save the King Plus for Goofy here. Now then, as far as Sora is concerned, let's go ahead and equip some of the new accessories we have. That's interesting how the Arceus's Plus is not as good as the Cosmic Chain. Very weird. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and just equip this here. And the Abyss Chain, I got 2 of them equipped for Sora. And let's see. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and equip the Gaia Belt here. And I'll keep the Abyss Chain the way it is. Now for accessories, let's see here. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip the Fencer Earring for Sora here. As far as this, I think I'll go ahead and equip the Star Charm. Cosmic Arts, I don't think I'm going to be touching. No, I am not. Now for Donald's accessories. I guess I'll give him the Slayer Earring. Might as well. Let's see, what else should I work with here? Probably not too much more, honestly. Okay, that'll work. And as far as Goofy is concerned, I'm definitely going to give him some new defensive-based accessories. Well, more or less strength-based accessories. That ought to work. Let's see. And I think I'll give him the Soldier's Earring. As far as other accessories for other characters are concerned, though, that's gonna be a bit tricky. You know what? I'll give Donald the Thunder Jung Trinket because, well, might as well, right? Let's see. As far as this is concerned, and Cosmic Belt, you know what? Let's see if I can equip something else with it in its place. And that looks like a no. Alright, looks like we're done with the accessory equipping for now, so that's pretty damn neat. So, now that is finally done and we've gone over basically everything that went on behind the scenes off screen, now we can actually do things proper and actually begin today's session after nearly half an hour of going over everything that's been done already. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to start searching for all the stickers. Because now that we've upgraded all of our drive forms to their maximum capacity, now we can finally grab every single sticker that we've missed. And by stickers, I obviously mean puzzle pieces because, again, Birth by Sleep does the same crap! They look the exact gosh dang same. They're the same crowns and they're called something completely different. So why? Why did they do that? That's so stupid! I really am losing my mind here. Okay. Now, as far as this place is concerned, I do know where two of the stickers are now. I did do some looking around and figured out where a couple of the stickers were. And there's the other one I was missing. Great. Now, it's just a matter of collecting the other two stickers. And thankfully, I can pick them up pretty damn quickly. Especially now. So, you may be wondering, why am I fighting these enemies exactly? I may be at level 99 and I can't increase my strength or do anything else anymore. But the reason why I'm doing it is purely for the materials. You never know, these materials may come in handy for other creations. Okay, so to get this sticker, this should be pretty simple to do. We just need to approach this from a higher platform and just glide all the way there. Want to know something kind of funny? You can actually interchange between both Save the King and Save the Queen in their regulars and plus variants without losing a single beat whatsoever. So, if the situation requires you to have certain weapon abilities with those particular weapons, like, for example, Donald's, shoot, wrong thing. Donald's weapon is MP Rage for Save the Queen Plus, but you can switch this out for hyper healing if you really need to. Save the King has damage control while Save the King Plus has damage control while the regular Save the King has item boost. So again, these things, you don't really need to worry too much about them whatsoever. So along with sticker collecting, what I'm also planning on doing today is I am planning on finishing up the Absent Silhouette, and I may even start up the quest line of the Mushroom 13 as well. It really depends on how things go down. Okay, first things first though, we do need to get to the third and final puzzle piece, which thankfully is not too far off from where we need to go. I'm also going to go ahead and switch out one of my abilities here. I was sticking with a quick run for all this time, but I think dodge roll may be a better choice to go with overall for a couple reasons. Not so much for mobility, because with mobility now, that's been taken over by the aerial dodge as well as the glide abilities respectively. That is definitely the fastest way of getting around. Dodge roll, it's more useful for dodging enemy attacks, if you couldn't tell. It's in its freaking namesake, and it makes perfect sense. Dang. I thought maybe I could get that a little earlier, but apparently not. There we go. At least that's finally just high enough to reach that particular puzzle piece. So that's awesome. Glad that's done out the way. That's all the pieces for the world that never was, which is awesome to see. Now, as far as our next stop, let's take a look. I do know we missed a few, like 3 puzzle pieces in Twilight Town. And funny enough, Twilight Town actually has an absent silhouette that I didn't go over in the last session, because I didn't even think about going there. Oops. Well, whatever, it's no big deal. And before we head there, there is one thing I kind of want to take care of right over here. You may remember this little guy over here. He is technically the first member of the Mushroom 13. So, let's go. Let's go ahead and let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well that kind of sucked. There is a point of doing those particular things. Trust me, there is. Okay. So, if you couldn't tell, each member of the Mushroom 13 has their own strategies and their own conditions for finishing them. So, for this one, we just need to complete its challenge with a score of 70 or more. And like I said, each one has their own unique strategy associated with it. So, what I was trying to do, I think maybe it would have been a better idea to go into final form instead. So, let's try that. Wow, that sucked. I mean, it worked out better because I was able to get 9 free hits in, but even so, that was really damn bad, not gonna lie. You know what, I'll come back for that later. We'll have to come up with a unique strategy for each and every single one of those things, and trust me, it's gonna be quite fun to deal with them. Okay. Now for Twilight Town, we got a few things to take care of here. Obviously, there are the stickers I was not able to pick up, and there's also this absent silhouette over here. So, let's take a look at it. An absent silhouette, a shadowy presence. Let's check it out. Hello there. Time for Buff Boy versus Buff Boys to take center stage. Let's go. This is going to be a fun battle. That much I can guarantee because it's all about power. I was kind of hoping to cast a reflect on them there. Apparently that wasn't happening. Oh dear, this is gonna hurt. Thank you, Donald. You have saved the day again. Oh boy. Here comes the desperation move. Ow!
Let's go. Let's go. It's over. Back off. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you! God damn, that was annoying. But hey, at least the deed is finally done for now. Oh. That was pretty damn close, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, upon his defeat, we get ourselves another accessory slot and Strength Beyond Strength recipe. Sweet. And another Lost Illusion. I'll gladly take that. Thank you very much. What's also really nice is that if you used your drive gauge in the shadowy fight, so long as you have not exited that drive form that you were in previously, you get to maintain that drive gauge. Well, more or less you get it fully restored. So that's pretty nice. Okay, now to search for the 3 puzzle pieces. I almost called them stickers again. Good lord, we can turn this into a drinking game. Like, how many times will I call these things their wrong names? Every time I call a puzzle piece a sticker, take a frickin' drink. Okay. So then, as far as the remaining puzzle pieces are concerned, I believe one of them is in the mansion. So, let's take a look. I could have sworn there was another one somewhere within the forest area too, but apparently not. Perhaps I was mistaken. Oh right, there was one over here in this part of the mansion. Okay, so here's another Mushroom 13 duel, which I have to guess is going to go something kind of like... I feel like Wisdom form would be a good form here, but Master form also could work. So, let's take a look here. Let's change out Blizzara for Firaga, just because this may actually work out better. We'll see. Let's see. Defeat the enemies that appear before you. Okay, that makes sense. Let's try out Wisdom form and see where this goes. Hmm, 42, not too bad. Cool. So with that, we got some tranquility items, a tent, and a couple of drive recoveries, and a majestic mushroom item. So, I believe getting the high score for that awards you with a certain, it rewards you with certain items, and depending on which mushroom it is, you'll be able to get most of the tranquility items from them. Either tranquility or the... tranquility or the other kind of items. So the high score for that was 42. So yeah, Wisdom 4 was definitely the way to go there. So that was pretty sweet. it's pretty interesting to see how first try for that actually could work out. By the way, depending on what score you get, you'll be awarded a different tier of tranquility or the other kind of item that we'll be getting in a little while. I believe matching the high score or exceeding it will give you like the best item. Oh yeah, the other item I'm talking about is Serenity. I think. Serenity, Tranquility, a lot of synonyms. Let's see, how are we as far as puzzle pieces are concerned? There's still one left. As far as where that is, that's still to be determined. Thankfully, there aren't too many places where we need to look around. But even so, it's still kind of annoying that we don't exactly know where all these things are. But hey, is that another no bodyguard? Yep, it is. We're up to 15 of these things now, which is funny considering that no bodyguards don't go for very much money at all. Like, they're only worth 10 money. What the hell's up with that? I do not know. Don't ask questions. Just accept the fact that they're not worth very much. Hell, enemy weapons, despite how rare they are, aren't worth very much money to begin with. I don't understand why. It's really, really dumb. Well, anyway, let's continue our little exploration expedition now, shall we? Perhaps we'll actually be able to find a puzzle piece before long? Actually, now that I think about it, I think I may know where the last piece is. And funny enough, I was looking in the wrong place for it. So, let's go back. Back to the train station. Okay. It's outside. I was like, wait, am I looking in the right place? It's actually not here. What? Okay then. Heh, I've been bamboozled. Who knew? Well, whatever. It's no big deal. There are plenty of other places where this puzzle piece could be. And there's still a large world to explore yet. Oh yeah, now I'm starting to remember where this one is. Just need to glide all the way to it from the very top of the station square. See what I did there? There are also some other activities that we could choose to partake in, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, as we'll be worrying about them another time. Let's see here. Where to go to now? You know what? Let's go ahead and take on the absent silhouette in Beast's Castle. The very last one, too, with Marluxia, aka the hardest one. Bring it, pretty boy. Honestly, when it comes to this fight, it does require a lot of concentration for sure. So one other thing worth mentioning here is that Reflect is going to be your best friend in this battle, if you couldn't tell. What also helps as well is having high mobility abilities. How did that not insta-kill me? I will never know. But I'll take it. Again, usually that stuff insta-kills you, or drops you down to 1 HP. guess not this time, considering I'm much stronger? Maybe? By the way, whenever you see the screen go black like this, that means that usually the Organization 13 member is using their desperation move. And as a result, you need to move as fast as you can. Okay, I'm honestly not sure how I'm alive, but I'll take it. Take this! Nice! Drive gauge powered up. Hell yeah. Now we're up to 7. What a way to end the fight, too. Definitely one of the best ways to end the fight. Also, I just realized my camera's out of position. Thank God for the second video preview for Twitch. Anyway, upon defeating Marluxia's silhouette form, we get the Eternal Blossom recipe. And another Lost Illusion. Hell yeah. I'll take it. So that's pretty sweet. Glad that's all taken care of. Now then, right. Let's see. There is a Mushroom 13 member in this world, which I think I will go ahead and take care of here. By the way, if you want to know where this enemy is, it's actually not too far off from the entrance of Beast's Castle. Also, speaking of Beast's Castle, I forgot, there's stickers here. I mean, puzzle pieces. Oh my god, I did it again! Again, Birth by Sleep does this stupid crap where these crowns are considered stickers in that game, but in Kingdom Hearts 2, they're puzzle pieces. I don't know why they do that. It's dumb. It's confusing. There we are. There's another puzzle piece added to the collection. Speaking of puzzle pieces, there's also another one where this Mushroom 13 member is. So, for this one, we just need to collect the items that drop, which, that should be easy enough. Let me check and see what we have as far as pieces are concerned. How many are left in Beast's Castle? Just one. Okay, one piece. Okay, let's go. So, one thing I recommend you have for this particular Mushroom 13 activity is... Okay. Clearly I have the wrong ability equipped. Shoot. You want to have Quick Run equipped. I've also looked up some pretty interesting trivia about the Mushroom 13 recently, and that is... they kind of mimic that of the Nobies and who you fought up to the point of where the enemy was. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but I only got a Tranquility Shard, which was, by all means, bad, meaning that wasn't a very good run at all. And if I have to guess, the score, I think, for that is around 400 or 500 or something. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's put on Quick Run and take off Dodge Roll for now. By the way, if you wish to re-challenge a member of the Mushroom 13, just exit the room and re-enter. The reason why I didn't go after them during my off-screen time was because I wanted to show off the different strategies for taking on the Mushroom 13 and go after the high score live here on Twitch. And also just to show you guys I'm more than capable of getting these scores. Hell, I even got a new high score here. So, that's pretty nice. $356. That's still not good enough as far as I can tell, but I did get the plain mushroom, so that's pretty neat. Let's take a look at the new items we got. Majestic Mushroom, shield with great strength absorbs 10% of damage taken. Again, pretty useful, depending on where you are in the game. Plain Mushroom, a staff that doesn't look like much of a weapon. So in other words, that's a joke weapon. Hilarious. Who knew those were still a thing in this game? Let's take a look at the mission. Okay, score limit is 450. 450 or more. Alright, let's give this another try, and maybe this time things will go better. One other pretty nice thing about going after these tasks again and again is that even if you do fail and you only get like a prerequisite score, it's not the end of the world, considering that there is still plenty of opportunity to get the smaller items and use them for other recipes for later down the line. Perhaps it would be better to go into Wisdom form here just to get the max quick run ability equipped. 413, not bad, but still not good enough. I mean, we got the Tranquility Gem, which is always nice to have, but still not perfect.
Give me strength.
Alright, let's go again. We got pretty close last time, all things considered. By the way, these orbs only appear for a very short period of time, so you gotta be quick. You gotta be very quick in collecting them. By the way, I'm pretty sure that this mushroom does not move around randomly. It is a preset path that you must follow, basically to a T. Damn, only 424? Well, it's a improvement of 11, but still not very good. Also, I'm pretty sure Glide is not a very good substitute for a quick run, as I've clearly demonstrated. Wow, this was not a very good run. That was horrendous. Wow, that was absolute dog shit, and I hate it. Well, this is definitely gonna be a fun one to redo eventually. Well, for now, I'm just gonna not worry about it and just hand over everything I have here. Also, Orichalcum for completing a collection, same with the Serenity Crystal. And all the recipes have been handed over in stock, so that's good. So yeah, that Orichalcum I got was for handing up in 55 different types of materials. There's still several more kinds of materials to find, but we did get all the Tranquility materials, which is pretty nuts. But we still have the Remembrance materials to get our hands on yet. Let's see what we can make. We can technically make the Frozen Bride if we want, but we could also make the Centurion and the Full Bloom. But That's the other item I'm missing. It is known as Manifest Illusion. I think those can be gathered in the Cavern of Remembrance, but I could be wrong. But regardless, let's make ourselves a Frozen Bride. Because why the heck not, right? And boom. Frozen Bride, a shield with the greatest defense. In other words, it is another sort of enemy weapon for Goofy that he can choose to equip if he so wishes. But honestly, Save the King Plus still works perfectly for him. So let's take a look at the weapon anyway. Here it is. Yeah, greatest defense my foot. I think it's more or less one of those weapons where you can, oh, I guess I picked up a plain Mushroom Plus. Neat. A staff with some magic power. Another joke weapon, and one I would not recommend equipping unless you want to do it for funsies. Okay. That was definitely fun. But we still got some work to do. And again, I will be back for more of the Mushroom 13. And we'll be redoing some of those challenges again to get a better score for them. For sure. I also forgot about that other sticker I've yet to pick up. Whoops. Let me check. How many do I have left here to pick up? Looks like it is one? Yes, one left in Beast's Castle. And I almost started heading off. By the way, the Mushroom 13 are classified as Heartless. So that's something worth mentioning. Okay, and let's see. As far as where this last puzzle piece is, I think I know exactly where it is, and it's not too far off from our current location. Okay. Zap. My leg! There we are. There's the puzzle piece. Alrighty. We're basically done here in Beast's Castle for now. Of course, we will be back again to try that damn Mushroom 13 minigame again. By the way, you can redo that minigame as many times as you want. So, there's no need to worry about whether or not you can only do it so many times. But I feel like I'm pretty sure once you get the high score for it, then it won't show up again. Then again, I could be wrong. Maybe they will still show up. Anyway, let's head to Olympus Coliseum next. Why? Because, again, there are sub-stickers here that we need to pick up. One I almost picked up accidentally during my off-screen material grinding and stuff of that nature session. We also have one more puzzle piece to find here. By the way, during my material grinding session, I've also messed around with the bulky vendor Heartless enemies, and I managed to get every single type of their reaction commands. And this is how they work. If you manage to spend out a prize when their HP is between full and around 75%, basically count their bars. One bar, like around full health, a full health bar, that means that they'll only give you like a small little prize. However, if their health is drained by one full health bar before draining to the next one, then they'll give you a better prize. Same goes for the third health bar, giving you an even more rare prize. And finally, when their health is almost completely drained, in other words, when they're down to their last HP bar, that's when you can seize the opportunity to get some of the rarest prizes available. By the way, bulky vendors are also the only means of being able to gather orichalcum. The regular orichalcum, not the orichalcum pluses. So, let me check Jiminy's journal to see if we have all the pieces for Olympus Coliseum, which I think I do. Yep. Alright, so all we have left are obviously the ones from the 100 Acres of Doom, and also Atlantica. There's also a couple of Space Paranoids and Port Royal. Okay. And of course there's plenty to hunt down in Radiant Garden. So, let's go to Port Royal. Thankfully, all the remaining puzzle pieces I have left to pick up here are all gathered within the same place. If I remember correctly, there's like 3 of them. One of them, thankfully, is not too far off from our current vicinity, and hopefully I won't be in the battle for too long, otherwise, copyright infringement central. You gotta love He's a Pirate. I mean, it's a cool theme, don't get me wrong. It is nice that the proper version of the song is in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, the HD releases, but even so, it's kind of bad for us content creators because we have to basically mute the song, which is annoying! Because copyright is so much fun, said no one. And let me tell you folks, that's not even the worst of it. The worst is yet to come. Yay. Oh, how I hate this so much. Okay. So this is going to be a fun one. This puzzle piece, it's going to require a bit of effort to get. Thankfully, not too much effort. All you really have to do is just use the environment around you and you're fine. And the final one, right here, on the Black Pearl itself. I don't think it's on the Interceptor, and if it would be on the Interceptor, then it would be moved to the Black Pearl after the Interceptor is destroyed. Though I could be wrong in that regard. Let me check the journal again, just to be sure. List of pieces. Yep. All the Port Royal pieces have been collected. Now we just need to return to Space Paranoids and collect the 2 puzzle pieces that we left within Space Paranoids. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun! Let's see, Central Computer Core. This may not be a bad place to go, but honestly I think the pit cell would be a better place to start.
Goofy! Come on!
So anyway, as far as the first puzzle piece is concerned, I have a pretty good idea where it could be.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere around here. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just need to go a little bit higher. Okay. Apparently that wasn't high enough. Alright, that works out. Damn. I guess I just lost a bit too much height there. Alright, this is fine. I can work with this. I think this is how you were intended to... Okay, then. As I was trying to say, I think getting it from over here is where you were intended to get it anyway. There we go. Much better. Oh, how I love flying over the puzzle pieces. I swear. Am I right? Let's see here. Any puzzle pieces in here? I think whatever puzzle piece was in here, I have already grabbed. Though I can't really say for sure. Okay. Now, there's only one left to pick up around here. Oh, that's right. Fire acts as a shield, kind of like a worse version of the reflect spell. Neat. Okay. That worked out. Now then. Puzzle piece is not here. Well, that's kind of lame. By the way, I haven't really mentioned this yet, but one quick way you can restore your health at a save point is to quickly pull up the save menu and then exit out of it. Upon doing so, you will immediately recover all of your health. So that's pretty neat. I guess the sticker that was there was already collected. I must have collected it already last time I was here. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, if you choose to go back to the central tower where you fought the MCP, if you choose to go back this way as opposed from the terminal, you will have to redo this minigame again. Thankfully, now that we're stronger, like way stronger, this is no problem whatsoever. They are literal pushovers. Just saying. There we go. Everyone is dead. The end. Now then, here it is. There's the last piece. Last piece of Space Paranoids. And I think we're basically done here when it comes to that. So that's pretty good. Yep, that's all the pieces for that particular level. However, there are missions that you can do here. Let's see, for the light cycle, you can play that again and go for a high score. If you wish to play the light cycle minigame again, you just have to go to a terminal. Just go to any terminal within the world and select light cycle. Let's give it a whirl. I think with this, you just have to kill as many Heartless as you can before you reach the exit. By the way, I'm not too sure, but I feel as though for Heartless that run into the walls, they don't count. Another thing you could do to help with defeating as many Heartless as you can within the light cycle minigame is you could intentionally run into a wall, drain some of your health, bounce back a bit, and then take out the Heartless that way. Just keep in mind though that you can't do that infinitely, as you do have limited health. And you could very easily die, especially in critical mode. Because believe it or not, the amount of HP we have, that's it. The 60 HP we have is the maximum amount of HP Sora can have in the entire game when it comes to critical mode. Obviously, Proud mode and lower, you have way more HP to work with. Critical mode, not so much. God damn it. Whew. That was actually pretty close, not gonna lie. Let's see, what does this journal have to say? I guess I got the high score. Cool. And it was finished with 30 or more points. Sweet. Managed to finish it by 3. Okay, I honestly was thinking that would be way more than that, but here we are. I'll take it. So, while we're here, there is one more thing I kind of want to do here. And honestly, I've been kind of debating on whether to take care of this first or to go after the first super boss. And you know what? We might as well take care of this since we're here. It's not too far away. Plus, upon completing it, we'll get like the best healing spell in the game. Plus, it's technically one of the last worlds we need to seal the keyhole for, so time to bite the bullet and enter the Book of Doom. Let's dive back in. So, upon collecting the first page, a new area within the 100 Acres of Doom shows up, and we just have to complete the corresponding scenario. And also, there are stickers here, along with additional treasure chests that I can pick up now, thankfully. And once we do pick these things up, we don't have to worry about collecting them again. So, yay! By the way, if you want to know if a scenario has been completed or not, if it's folded down,
What's wrong, Sonny?
then, it still needs to be done.
I was just thinking and wondering.
You should be skedaddling out of here.
Why?
Oh, this
Why?
is torture.
Because it's Wednesday, of course.
Wednesday? Oh, well then happy Wednesday.
Wednesday? Really?
No.
Is
I
that
think I
really the
should
most
wish everyone
creative
a happy Wednesday.
holiday you can come up with? I've heard of more creative holiday from like Barrettson Day.
Let's see now. Who is everyone?
Who is everyone? Good question.
Ouch!
Ow. Well, that's gotta hurt.
Here. Help! Help! Somebody save me! Piglet!
Damn, dude, put on some weight. Maybe doing so will,
Help, please!
make it so
Hold
you
on, little
don't
guy.
get carried by the wind so easily. Anyway, for this area, we, of course, have some more treasures to pick up. More, ooh, nice defense boost. I'll gladly take it, because, good lord, I need all the defense I can get. Ugh, God, I sound like the frickin' clown It from, well, It. There you go. Whew, thank you, Sora. You're welcome. Oh, here comes you-know-who. You alright? Why, hello, it's nice to meet you. We've already met, asshat. Also, apologies. Let me, fix this. Perhaps that'll work out a little bit better. Also, happy Wednesday. Cute. Not. Nice to meet you, too. Meet you? It's me. Dude. Don't you remember me? No. And me too. We're friends. We are, It seems I can't remember. Too bad. Deal with it. Oh, that's very sad. Sad for you, but me, not so much. Oh dear, here we go again. Goodbye. That looks rather fun, doesn't it? No, it does not. Let's say, it seems we have a rather serious predicament. Sora, would you mind going after poor Piglet? I guess, if I have any choice. So, all we have to do is just save him before time runs out. And by the way, we kind of need to keep that yellow turd with us at all times. So, this is a pretty simple minigame. And if you couldn't tell, as with the first Kingdom Hearts game just like that, we have ourselves a minigame collection. Oh, how I despise this world and everything it stands for. No matter what anyone says to me, it's quite annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I have to rate how fun these minigames actually are on their own, Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely has the most fun minigames out of all of them, but it's definitely the most baffling with some of these. Like, how is it that this is even possible right now? If I have to guess Sora's weight based on his height, based purely on his height alone, it has to be roughly around 170 pounds, maybe? Maybe around 150? There's no way a singular balloon should be able to hold Sora the way he currently is being held. Like, really. There is no way. And this kind of dives into the theory that that yellow turd that's on our back right now has the power of weight manipulation. How? How do you think he's able to fly into the air so gracefully and so easily at that? I'm just saying. How? How's that possible? Well, I'll tell you, it's very, very dumb. Don't question this world's logic. It makes absolutely no sense. Like I don't already hate this world enough as is. Logic is just only one of those things that adds to the fire.
Jump down, Piglet. I'll catch you.
You sure that's gonna work? How
Oh,
about you,
dear.
just climb the damn
You
tree
can do
and
it,
get him
Piglet.
yourself?
You just have to be brave.
No, he's being dumb by
Sora.
doing that.
All right, Sora. I'll try.
I don't even know how that
was
worked.
rather frightening. I do hope you're all right.
And
Piglet.
now you remember him?
Oh, Boo. You remembered my name? You really, truly remembered?
Of course, Piglet. But today, I think I shall call you my friend Piglet, who is very brave.
Again, it makes no
Me?
sense.
Very brave? No, but it's easy to be brave when I have a wonderful friend like you, Pooh Bear. I'm happy for you guys.
Oh, and thank you for rescuing my friend Piglet, somebody I don't know.
Oh, sure. Don't mention it.
Whatever. Again, more fuel to the fire. It just boggles my mind that that yellow turd is so damn rude. Like, probably one of the rudest people you'll ever meet. He may look cute, but trust me, it's deceptive. It's not cute at all. You know the saying of don't judge a book by its cover? See what I did there? This is it in the most literal sense possible. Just saying. Alright, next scenario. Oh, this is gonna be quite fun. Again, there's that weight manipulation in play again. How? Don't get it. I don't understand. I shouldn't question it. Yet I do anyway. Because common sense says so.
Eeyore, Pooh, are you okay? Gosh, that's too bad, Eeyore. After all that work.
No matter. Most likely would have fallen down anyway.
Well, I'll help you fix your house, Eeyore.
Oh, hello there, Piglet. Thanks for offering. Wouldn't want to spoil your fun day, though.
What's wrong with rebuilding a
Oh,
house?
hello, Piglet. And hello, somebody I don't know.
Again, I just want to set him on fire right now.
Eeyore, don't you?
I do?
What could have happened to him? Oh, I have an idea. Maybe Pooh's tummy is so rumbly that it's making him forget. If we bring him some honey, he's sure to remember.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure a good
guess it's
few
worth a try.
100,000 whacks on the head will probably fix his
But
memory
probably
problem.
not.
First, we gotta find some honey.
Funny enough, Eeyore's the voice of reason here.
If honey's what you're looking for, I know just the place. Follow me.
Ugh. Jeez, man. By the way, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is that every scenario that you complete for this world, you are automatically kicked out of this book, and you just have to hop back in order to pop up the next scenario. Also, draw ring. Neat. Draw ring, what that will do is that it will automatically give you the ability to draw when you equip it. So, that's pretty nice. Also, it stacks between draw and the accessory itself.
This is the place I told you about.
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure this is someone
look at
else's
that.
stuff.
How yummy for my tummy.
But doesn't that honey belong to someone?
Yes, it does. and you shouldn't take someone else's stuff without asking. Oh no, my honey! Dude, did you eat all my honey? Hello, it's nice to meet you. What did you say? Is that for me too? No! Now get lost! This is what I mean about him being just rude. It's like, really? Oh, I was sure I'd found a safe place for it too. Sorry, it's our fault. We brought him here. Oh, hello, Sora. It's good to see you again. I'm surprised that no one else has this whole amnesia effect going on, and it's only affecting that demon there. Same here. We really are sorry. It's quite alright. I know that dude can't be stopped when he gets this hungry. Pardon me, somebody I don't know. There he goes again with this crap. Is there any more? No. Now, look somewhere else. Are you feeling alright? Could you really have forgotten all about me? Or what on earth is going... What on earth is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Pure torture. Is there more honey? You see, my tumbly's rumbly. Oh, I'll give you a rumbly in your tummy. More ways than one. Give me a frickin' hammer and I'll show you. That's it. He's so hungry he can't remember a thing. I don't think it's quite as simple as that. Oh, we thought that too. Then let's stuff this bear full of honey. I wouldn't get my hopes up. Funny enough, he may be right about that. But I thought that dude ate all your honey, rabbit. Oh, I've got more. Must have emergency rations, but I hid them a bit too well. Well then. Well, this is gonna be fun. Time for our honey slider. Head for the finish line, but look out for obstacles. Press triangle after hitting an obstacle, rescue you-know-who, or he'll continue to lose health. That might be good for me, but not for the game. Press and hold square to move left and right quickly. Game is over when you-know-who runs out of HP. Whoever will help Sora with an obstacle one time. Okay. That seems simple enough. Although, I kind of wonder why is it that, we're doing something like this right now. By the way, believe it or not, even though we just simply have to complete the minigames in order to finish the world here, they do have a journal entry. And honestly, I think I may just spare myself the sanity and not go after the high scores for these. Though, if you really want to see me torture myself, just say so, and maybe I'll put on my big boy pants and just go after them anyway. It really depends. Oh, Lord. This has been one hell of a day so far. And it's only gonna get that much more intense. By the way, if you want to know what the high score for these minigames are, I really don't know off the top of my head. And even if you do know what the scores are, you can't exactly go after them on your first go. You have to wait until future trips. In other words, future attempts of, oh dear. As I was trying to say, you have to wait until future attempts in order to try the minigame again and go for the high score. Just saying. I don't understand why that is. Which is one thing I kind of find baffling between Chain of Memories, or more or less Rechain of Memories, and this game. And that is, you can go after the high score of the minigame within the 100 Acres of Doom, and you don't have to worry about redoing the minigame again if you know exactly what the high score is. So why is it that you have to complete the game first and then do it again to go for a high score?
Have just as much as you'd like.
Why, thank you.
It really boggles my mind. Are you happy now?
Pardon me, kind somebody, but do you know where I might find another smackerel or two of honey? Oh.
Well, that sucked.
My tummy seems to be telling me there's some honey right in there.
You really shouldn't follow that. Oh dear.
Mother, I'm stuck.
He still doesn't remember. What in the world has gotten into Pooh Bear?
Whatever it is,
good question.
we better help him.
Oh, yes, and quickly, too.
I got an idea.
Stuff and fluff.
1, 2,
How about instead of pulling him out that way, I would have whacked him inside the damn house. But then again, that would probably destroy it. But that would be more fun for me.
You're okay now, Pooh.
Well,
What can I
wouldn't
say?
be
I'm
so sure of that
psychotic.
if I were you. Why, just look at him. He doesn't even remember who I am. Perhaps it's all this blustery wind, or maybe he actually needs more honey.
Or he just needs a few
he's
whacks on the head.
sleepwalking and dreaming.
Well, if I am dreaming, which I suppose I could be, I hope that I get to the part where you invite me to lunch again very soon, Rabbit.
Well, at least he remembers
That's right,
Rabbit
You're
now.
always stopping
That's
by for lunch.
always nice.
Pooh, you called me Rabbit.
Well, of course, Rabbit.
What about Eeyore? And do you remember Eeyore, too, Pooh?
Oh, hello there, Eeyore. It's ever so nice to see you today.
Thanks for noticing me, Pooh Bear.
And hello to you too, somebody I don't know.
Again, wouldn't it kill him just to say Mister?
Well, at least you
Or
remember
sir?
Rabbit and Eeyore now.
Again, another thing to add to the fire. He has no manners. It's very baffling how he's able to get away with this garbage. And yet, here we are. Okay, next. We still got a couple more scenarios to go. As you know, there are 5 torn pages that were scattered between the different worlds, so there's 5 scenarios. And each of them are going to be more fun than the last. And I mean that in the worst way possible.
Hi.
Well, hello, Sora.
Yes, hello there, somebody I don't know.
Eeyore told me Pooh wasn't quite himself. I thought this might be just what the poor dear needed.
And what would that be?
I hope it'll make Pooh better.
Stickers are wonderful things. The tops are made of rubber. The bottoms are made of springs. A present for me?
No.
Why, presents are what Tiggers like best. And it's not even my birthday.
You really shouldn't just assume
not for you.
that it is for you, you dummy.
Wait, Tigger!
Oh, dear.
Come on, let's go after him.
Indeed. Kinda have to go after him, otherwise we're gonna be shit out of luck. But then again, who knows, maybe they'll do something nasty! Wouldn't that be hilarious? Maybe they'll spontaneously combust. Wouldn't that be the most hilarious thing ever? Although, knowing me, that would probably anger every Disney fan ever. You're saying this dude even forgot about me? Yes. That bottle you thought was a present was medicine to make you-know-who better. Aw, who needs medicine? Why, some Tiggerific bouncing will jog his memory for sure. Are you sure about that? Now this is what we call someone who does not believe in the world of medicine. I don't know what to call those people other than crazy. Well, that does look like fun, somebody I don't know. Nothing, huh? Of course, we all gotta bounce together, that'll do the trick. Again, are you sure about that? How about I smack him across the head? That would be fun. Okay, just... now we gotta play balloon bounce. Pop the target number of balloons before time runs out. Time he jumps on the trampoline by pressing triangle at the right time for a special jump. Time the bounce of the balloon by pressing triangle at the right time for a special bounce. Okay? That seems simple enough. And again, how in God's name is this even possible right now? again, this minigame really isn't too bad or that difficult. Just pop 10 balloons and you're all set. Timing is key when it comes to that, though. Thankfully, the minigame itself is relatively short.
Well, I remember that bouncing always makes me hungry. All that bouncing and he still doesn't remember me. Well, then I guess bouncing's not the answer. It makes a Tigger almost never want to bounce again.
Oh, please be careful with that.
Yeah, exactly. That could have easily shattered and broken into a million pieces.
Not remembering me has me confused. I don't even feel like bouncing. No, but Tigger, I always thought that bouncing was what Tiggers did best. Pooh Boy, you remember me. You do remember your old buddy Tigger after all. That's great.
Let me guess, he's still... Oh. Yay! Ah! He's dead. Good.
I wonder who that is. Oh well, perhaps I'll remember tomorrow.
Okay, never mind. He ain't dead. He's just simply dreaming. Still, that would be the most hilarious plot twist in the history of gaming. At least to me. I'd probably laugh more like a frickin' hyena than I am now. I'm just saying. Okay. Now we just got, I believe, one more scenario. And this one's probably one of the more complex ones yet. Okay. Actually, we got two more. We have this one. And believe it or not, I think this is the last minigame we have to deal with here. Hey everyone! How's everyone doing? Uh-oh, where's you-know-who? He went in there. He went deeper in the cave, I see. You know, I've actually been inside of a cave before. More or less it was a tourist attraction many years ago. It was definitely not like this at all. Do you think there might be a jaguar hiding inside? That would be hilarious and awesome! Jaguar? Well now, that reminds me of when dear cousin Alphonse? Say, why are you all sitting around here? If you're worried about that bear, go find him! Let's go find him. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, let's go. But if there really is a jaguar, we better think this through. Are you sure? It seems we got a bit of time. Why don't I just resume where I left off? My cousin, that is my father's younger sisters. What do you think we should do, Sora? It's obvious, isn't it? Leave him? Drop a nuclear bomb into place? Watch everything go boom? Maybe train go boom? That would be fun. Nah. Hey, Sora, maybe we should go find you-know-who. Of course. I mean, if I don't, then everyone will kill me. Okay. Now we just gotta find the yellow demon of death. And also keep everyone together as much as possible. The courage gauge will decrease when your friends become lost or even while walking. Once the courage game has emptied, your friends will panic. When your friends are panicked, calm them down by staying close to them. Also keep everyone together. Anyway, basically what we need to do here is make it so everyone follows a set path and also make it so everyone stays together and makes it more or less. We just have to make sure everyone's all safe and happy and ready to go. Of course, as we're exploring this cave, there are going to be dangers along the way. Just by simply walking around. Just keep in mind that you kind of need to make sure everyone stays together and make sure that courage gauge is not depleted. Which, believe it or not, is pretty easy to end up messing up. as we're exploring, we may come across certain things like bees. Yeah, bees in a cave. That makes no sense. It's like asking someone to make an entire movie on bees. Believe it or not, it's a real thing. Look it up. Ah. Okay. So, those rocks that fall from the ceiling can indeed hurt you. So, that is something to keep in mind. What's also pretty noteworthy to mention here is that you do need to keep everyone together and also search around the cave throughout the entirety of the minigame, so that way you're able to find all the treasures and stuff that are around here. There's a lot of treasures that you need to find in this place, and we have plenty of time to find those treasures, which thankfully really isn't all that difficult to do. Just keep in mind though that you do need to make it so everyone sticks together and doesn't panic at the wrong particular moment. And again, once the courage gauge depletes, you do need to make sure that everyone is calmed down. Although I think they will panic if basically anything spooks them in any way, whether it be bees or it be rocks raining down from the ceiling. Although I will give the game credit, at least everyone keeps up with Sora's base movement speed. Although I think if you try to make it so everyone just does the quick dash and things of that nature, you're just going to have a really bad time. So just walking is good enough.
Pooh, there
There
you are.
you are.
Hey, we looked everywhere for you.
I was looking for a very dear friend that I remember I made a very important promise to.
So, did you find him?
No, I looked and looked, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere.
Funny enough, I think I know who he's talking about.
Oh, Pooh Boy, so there you are.
Really?
But Tigger, did you have to bounce me so bouncily?
Exactly.
I thought a jaguar had gotten you. Oh dear, I hadn't thought of that. I do hope a jaguar hasn't gone and gobbled up my friend.
Now try to remember, Pooh. Isn't Sora the one you're looking for?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, the jaguar.
No, it's just your tummy grumbling. You must be hungry. Come on, let's head home and see if we can find you some honey.
I'd like that, Sora.
Pooh,
Well, what do you know?
you finally remembered.
Remembered what, Sora?
You ass.
I like it ever so much when you're cheerful, Sora.
Me too, Pooh.
Oh, there's a bit of a rumbly in my tumbly.
All right, then let's go home.
Well, that's good to know that everything worked out in the end. And upon completing that scenario, we get ourselves sweet memories. What is considered to be the worst Keyblade in the entire game. Although it does not enhance attack strength, it increases the drop rate of drive orbs in place of money. So in other words, this has drive converter. So, in other words, this combined with a master form and you're grinding with it, and along with another drive converter, you'll be able to level up a master form in like maybe 5 minutes. I'm just saying, it's that nuts. Also, hello, Icarus HLP. Glad you can make it to the stream. You're just in time for me to wrap up this god-awful book once and for all. And we won't be seeing this again until Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, Jesus. So anyway, one more scenario to go, and thankfully this one's the easiest one. Because literally we just walk in. Oh, brother. Are you alright? Is that you? Help! I'd rather not. I'd rather leave you there exactly the way you are, but nah. If I don't, everyone here will kill me. I also better make sure I have everything I need before I finish things up here. Yoink. Let me check journal, just to be sure. Pretty sure, yep, I grabbed all the pieces, but apparently I missed 3 treasures. Great. Damn. This is gonna be quite annoying. Alright. Let's, give you a hand. Oh, really? Alright, so time to help him out one more time. Time to help him out of the honeypot. Just press triangle to stop power gauge and begin swinging. Press triangle while swinging to choose a direction to send the pot flying. I got a better idea. How about we just throw the some... Okay. Let's try that again. Great. Alright. Let's give it another whirl. Hopefully this time things will work out better. Okay, why don't we try that again? Hopefully this time with less failure. I will say this, the instructions they give you are kind of vague as crap. Better. By the way, I'm pretty sure the more power you throw, the higher the score will be.
So, what were you doing here?
I was thinking, perhaps there's a way to make it so you won't go away.
Too bad.
You mean a way to make me stay?
Yes. Would there be such a thing as a way to make it so you don't go away again?
Pooh. Don't worry. I promise I'll come back and visit you now and then.
Could you make it now and now instead? That seems a bit better to me. Sora, if I go looking for you, will I find you?
I'll always be with you. Right here. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay here, and you can see me anytime you want.
I call bullshit.
You mean I just have to stay right here?
Yep, that's all.
Would you promise?
Promise.
I promise too.
And so do Rue and I.
We sure do.
You're welcome to visit us anytime, Sora.
Thanks.
After all, I must tell you of my Uncle Albert's adventures at sea.
Guess you'll be staying a while.
Goodbye, Sora.
Thanks, Gopher.
If you ever get lonely, just start bouncing and think of your pal Tigger.
I'd rather not.
I will, Tigger.
You're leaving?
Yes, I really have to go.
Well, I won't be sad, because you'll always be right here forever and
That would
ever,
be like my
right,
worst
Sora?
nightmare. May sound like someone's personal
all of
heaven,
you
but it sounds like my
are
personal
right
hell.
here too. See ya.
Well, bye! We won't be seeing each other again for a good long time. Hopefully. Hopefully not within the next few years. Well, at least that is finally done for now. Unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, I did miss out on a few of the treasure chests here, which I'll probably pick those up in due time, but I may do like a separate video or something, collecting all the remaining treasure chests that I missed. But right now, we got some other things to do. And upon completing the 100 Acres of Death, and I mean, like, finish the world, we get our last Cure element, which means we now have Curaga and also an Orichalcum Plus. And also, thank God for the mute button. Without it, I'd probably go insane. Trust me, I'm just saying. Granted, once you have all 5 pages of the 100 Acre Wood, you can just take care of it all in one go. So, we don't need to worry about that anymore. Or ever again. I'm just saying. So, now that that's done, let's get back to the task at hand now, shall we? There are still some puzzle pieces to pick up around here. And I think I've already picked up one of them earlier on, which is totally fine with me. There are still some other puzzle pieces to pick up around here, though, that's gonna be something else. This one really wasn't too bad, so I'll take it. Okay. Now we have this. Attack and keep the enemy spinning. Okay. This sounds like a job for Wisdom Pool. I'm not sure what the high score for this is, but apparently that was not it. Well, that sucked. I guess in order to keep him spinning, you do have to keep attacking it at all times. But it is another journal entry, so I'll take it. So, that particular thing looks like we need to get a score of 75 or more. So, that's okay with me. There's also another Mushroom 13 member here, but this one only shows up after you interact or more or less get the high score for all of the other members of the Mushroom 13. I'm just saying. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here, since I'm here within the Radiant Garden, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to be fighting one of the super bosses of the game. This guy is considered a mainstay staple of this series, which is kind of surprising to regard with the fact that he did not show up in Kingdom Hearts 3, but he did show up with the other entries. Also, another new episode was added, apparently. Let's take a look at the episode list. Investigate the Cavern of Remembrance. Okay, that makes sense. So, that is another place I may end up going to today. But like I said, as far as the other Mushroom 13, Mushroom member number 13 will only appear once you interact and get the high score of all the other members of the Mushroom 13. So for now, let's say hello to good old Buff Boy McGee here, Sephiroth.
What is Cloud doing?
Beats me.
By the way, you three, who are you?
Well, I'm not sure we should tell you.
Well, that's an interesting sword you're carrying.
It's the Keyblade.
I see. So that's a Keyblade. And I suppose you must be its chosen wielder.
So what if I am?
I wonder if it won't change its mind once I defeat you.
Here we go, folks.
Show me your strength.
Let's show Sephiroth our true power. After we do that. Which is pretty funny considering, like, who's going to dodge that initial attack? Seriously, you have to know beforehand that Sephiroth is going to attack you with like a near insta-kill attack. Basically, at the start of the battle, you have to know that Sephiroth is going to murder your face if By the way, the first initial attack, it can kill you if you're not careful. And another thing too, that initial attack will drain your HP down to 1 unless you have both Second Chance and Once More equipped. So, that's something worth mentioning here. This can be a pretty damn difficult boss fight, and it's recommended that you don't fight this guy until you reach level 80. Well, crap, I'm dead.
Time has come.
Yeah, this is
Let
it.
us.
Oh boy, this attack. This is Sephiroth's desperation move. Ow. Honestly, I thought the combo was still going. That's why I didn't really do much anything to try to jump out of that. Oh well, it is what it is. Sephiroth really is considered one of the most infamous enemies in the entire game. And rightfully so. By the way, if you're juggled by Sephiroth, one thing you can do is intentionally just let him juggle you. So long as you have both Second Chance and Once More equipped, you'll be fine. Remember, one good rule of thumb to go by is, so long as you have more than one health, you'll be fine. Both Second Chance and Once More will take effect.
Heartless angel.
Yeah.
Perish now.
And me. So, as you can see, with that particular attack, Heartless Angel, if he manages to complete his spell cast, he'll drain your HP down to 1 and drain your MP gauge to 0. So in other words, he'll force you into an MP charge.
Yeah, this is it. Back off. Heal.
Come on, really?
Give me strength. It's over. Yeah. It's over.
Give into the dark. Give into the dark. That's enough.
God damn it.
So, give me strength. Yeah. Back off. Yeah.
Take it easy, everything's gonna be okay.
Descend.
By the way, I think if you really can interrupt that spell cast of Heartless Angel, you kind of need to have the aerial dodge ability equipped in order to reach him. And you also need to have at least high jump level 3 in order to even stand a chance. I'm just saying.
Give into the dark. Perish now.
Okay, that's interesting. Apparently Reflect can also cancel out that particular attack where Sephiroth slashes at you repeatedly. Let me tell you, folks. By the way, this particular fight may be the best opportunity to utilize the ability Retaliating Slash. There we go. Third tries the charm. Drive gauge powered up to level 8. Yes, you did, Duvius. You arrived just in time.
How'd you like that?
I admit you're very skilled. But apparently Cloud is the only one who can eliminate me.
Makes sense.
Tell Cloud to come here. Tell him Sephiroth is looking to settle things.
That I will do, my dude. That I will do. So anyway, one pretty useful strategy, other than using Retaliating Slash against Sephiroth, which, funny enough, I feel like Retaliating Slash is, destroyed Sephiroth in Critical. Well, it helps that I'm at level 99 now for everyone, so it makes perfect sense. Ha! So, that was taken care of. And fairly quickly too, which is pretty sweet. Anyway, now we just gotta find Cloud, which thankfully he's just around here. Have you seen Sephiroth? Of course. He's in the dark depths. I see. So I guess it's time we settled this. Cloud. By the way, one more thing worth mentioning here is, if you're wondering what the Curaga spell will do, it's basically the same as Cura, except it has more range, and it can heal more HP. Which I'm pretty sure with Curaga, it's a guaranteed full heal upon using it. So that is something worth mentioning. Okay. Time to deal with this nice and quick. Thankfully, it really isn't all that difficult. Once you have the save points marked on your map, all you really have to worry about is just warping out of the world and then warping back, and you're good.
Did you give him my message?
Maybe.
Sorry to keep you, Sephiroth.
Cloud. You'll never let go of the darkness.
Shut up.
Quality voice acting.
You'll never let go of your past.
Shut up!
There we go, that's better.
Cloud, get him!
Absurd. Defeating me is meaningless. You know that more than anyone, Cloud. No matter how many times I fall, your darkness keeps calling me back.
Wrong.
Tifa, stay back!
How can I? I want to help you.
You can't. He'll never let go of the darkness.
He doesn't have to. He just needs someone to surround him with light. The darkness will be there, Sephiroth, but in a place you can't reach.
Is that right? Let's see what this light of yours can do.
Ha!
No!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Look out!
Cloud, you can have my light.
The light doesn't suit you.
I just... don't know.
Stop!
And so they clash, elsewhere, never to be seen again.
Where'd they go? Do you think they made it back to their own world?
They went somewhere else. Cloud went to fight a great battle, to defeat the darkness inside him.
Gone again.
What will you do now?
Guess I'll keep looking.
Got any leads?
Don't worry. Light is easy to find. I gotta go. Here, this is for helping me out.
But wait, when did we help?
That is true, Dubious. Which is kind of surprising. Anyway, upon taking care of that scenario, we now get ourselves with statistically the strongest Keyblade in the entire game, and the second most powerful one in the game, the Fenrir. Has great range and strength, but maximum ground combos and mid-air combos are decreased by 1. So with it, you have negative combo equipped, which is pretty interesting, and I haven't really gone over what that ability can do. Basically, with negative combo, if you say have like a couple of combo pluses equipped, or a combo plus equipped, negative combo will cancel out combo plus. And yeah, that's basically how that works. They kind of cancel each other out. But let me tell you, it is definitely worth having that particular weapon equipped for sure. I'm just saying. Where is Oblivion? Here it is. Yeah, I think I'll put it here for now. I'll also keep Fenrir equipped for a little bit of time, as I'm still in need of gathering the Orichalcum pluses for the Ultima weapon, which after I get Ultima weapon, that is going to be my default go-to weapon going forward. Let's see, where should I go to now as far as let's see, puzzle pieces. There's still some in Radiant Garden I need to pick up, but thankfully the remaining puzzle pieces I think are in the Cavern of Remembrance, which I'll be saving that for another day. I still have some other things to take care of here, as far as I know. So let's take a look and see what we need to do. I took care of the absent silhouette in Twilight Town, as well as the one with Marluxia in Beast's Castle. So let's see. I do know I need to take on the different cups in Olympus Coliseum yet, but again, that'll be done in due time. So as far as the 100 Acres of Doom are concerned, again, in order to get their journal entries, you do have to try the minigames again, and then you'll be able to go for the high score for them, in order to get the entry. Just saying. Let's see. We still have Mushroom Challenge number 2 to do. Number 10. Okay. Anyway, before we head off to our next destination, there is something I want to take care of real fast, and that is to drop these off here, hand over all the recipes, and see if I can make anything new. Well, I can make a defense boost and tight ribbon if I want to, but I'd better not, because I need to hold on to some of the Mithril Crystals I have, and there appears to be one more recipe I need to pick up in order to complete the recipe panel. Let's see. I think I may go ahead and make one of these. There we go. And you know what? Let's just do that. Or nah. We'll just go with this. We're good. Nice defense boost. And what do you know? Moogle's now maxed out at level 9. S-rank materials cut in half. And that is the final level. So that is awesome. Let's see. Orichalcum, I got 9, so I should be good for these. Mithril Crystals, I only need 1, so that's good to know. Okay, and let's synthesize this. It's a Petite Ribbon. Slightly increases all resistances and extremely increases defense. Pretty neat. Best of all, we can actually upgrade these even further. Let's see, what would this be turned into? A power boost? Again, I don't quite want to do that just yet. But maybe with the ribbon, definitely. Serenity Gem. The Petite Ribbon will then become the ribbon. And this ought to do it. Boom! Increases all resistances and extremely increases defense. Hell yeah. Cool. Cool. Alrighty then. That works out. Got myself a nice brand new accessory, plus I have another accessory slot too, at that. Honestly, I kind of forgot about this slot. Oops. Well, whatever, it's no big deal. You know what, I'll put on the draw ring just because I don't really have anything else to equip at the moment. So let's go ahead and put this on maybe. Let's see. It doesn't look like that's the best idea. Actually, this could work out still. Yeah, this can work. There we are. And yeah, let's do that. That'll work. Sure, I got a fairly decent amount of different resistances going, which I'm okay with, and this works out perfectly fine. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. I think our next order of business is going to be a pretty simple one. And this one is going to be the most interesting. And I'm still deciding how I'm going to go about handling this. And you'll soon see what I mean. Let's head into Atlantica. It has a battle level of 0. So you don't have to worry about Heartless here whatsoever. And there's only a few things to pick up here anyway. So let's land and get this over with. Atlantica hype, said no one.
Oh, the night sky is so beautiful right after a storm.
What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay all day in the sun, just you and me, and I could be part of your world.
A girl rescued me. Her voice.
It was beautiful. Anyway, welcome to Atlantica, aka everyone's least favorite world, but not my least favorite. That still goes to the 100 Acre Wood, in my opinion. No matter what anyone says, I'm just saying.
Oh boy, I didn't see it, dear.
Yep. The evil book.
Sora! Donald! Goofy!
Oh, hi there.
Forget how to swim already?
Kinda, I guess.
Then you boys got to practice. You follow Flounder. He'll show you what to do.
Sure thing, Sebastian.
Sora, you can do it!
Okay. So, Atlantica is probably the most unique world as far as movement is concerned because we just do nothing but swimming. Move horizontally with the left stick and vertically with the right stick depending on the control scheme. Hold L2 and use the right stick to move vertically. Press the X button to swim quickly, lock on the targets with R1 and approach with circle using the dolphin kick. Okay, that seems simple enough. Honestly, it really is. Yes, that's it! You're a quick learner, Sora! If locking on doesn't seem to work, get closer to the target with X. No, really? I never would have guessed. That's much better. Now then, what brings you three into the sea? Is something going on? Kind of. But everything seems peaceful. Oh, everything's fine as long as Daddy's in a good mood. Hey, we got a concert very soon. Why don't you sing in my musical extravaganza? Please say yes. Ariel has been acting strange lately. But she might settle down and practice if you're there too. That sounds fun. Let's give it a shot. Excellent. Now then, I teach you everything you need. What do we have to do? It's easy. So, this world is basically The Little Mermaid, the musical, kind of, except bad. So, all we have to do for the tutorial is just press the X button in tune with the song's beat, and we just gotta push the X button at the right time. The yellow bar, as soon as we push the X button there, will result in an excellent pushing it on the... yeah, it's funny. But anyway, we got the orange bar, just push that and you're gonna get a good rating. Anywhere else is bad. Press the X button when the gauge is about to run out to get a high score. Pressing too quickly or not pressing it at all will result in a bad score or a low score. Press up the options button to quit during the song, if you feel like things are going horribly. All you gotta do is feel the rhythm! Hear the beat and put a little shake in it! Ready? Let's go! Shake what your mama gave you! Just like that. That's it! Okay, Donald, your turn. You just do like Sora, then he see what you got. Just like that. That's it! Goofy, it's you now. You think you can do better? Pushed it a little too late. Oh well. That timing's a little off, but you almost got it. This time you're gonna dance with Ariel. Remember, don't miss the beat. Okay, that's pretty good. Not perfect, but I'll take it. That's it! Now we jamming with the bubbles. The rules is the same. You gotta stick to the beat. There we go. That's right, you got it! Thankfully, the tutorial is really nothing at all. It's probably one of the easiest things in the world. That's all there is to it. Also, this scene, for whatever reason, runs at 30 FPS at first and then it ramps up to 60. It's weird. Gosh, I don't know. Anytime you want to sing in the musical masterpiece, you just come see me. And after completing the tutorial song, we get ourselves a nice map of the Undersea Kingdom. So, there aren't any treasures here as far as I know, but there are puzzle pieces that we need to look for. There's 3 of them here in Atlantica, so that is something to keep in mind. Thankfully, the puzzle pieces really are not that hard to find at all. It really isn't. The world itself is not very big, and there's plenty of places where you can go to find the puzzle pieces. And if you get the camera stuck like this in a bit of a weird angle, one thing you can do to correct the angle is, I believe if you hold L2, or no? It's R2. You hold the R2 button and just, okay, so I would proceed further into the world here, but we kind of have to play the musical first. So, this is a bit strange. There's 5 musicals in all for Atlantica. 3 of which are original songs, and 2 are ripped straight from the movie The Little Mermaid. And no, we don't look at the sequels because, well, nobody wants to talk about them for reasons. But regardless though, the 3 songs that are original, I should be able to play perfectly fine. However, when it comes to the 2 songs that are ripped straight from the Little Mermaid movie, which are Part of Your World and Under the Sea, both of which are actually shorter versions of those songs, I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about handling them in the YouTube version. I may just outright mute them for simplicity's sake, or I may try to find a remix of those songs elsewhere. Then again, I may experiment and see what would happen if I just upload the video outright without any sort of edits whatsoever. I may end up being like, yeah, no, you can't do that. Mute. Either mute or just don't bother. Copyright's so much fun. Regardless though, the 3 original songs shouldn't have any problems at all. Keyword is shouldn't, but you never know. Remember, feel the rhythm with your body. Let's take part in the first musical number now, shall we? The first one, Chapter 1, Swim This Way, aka probably the worst song out of the 5. Break a fin. Here goes nothing. Okay, so this musical challenge, and actually each of these have their own unique rules that add on to the base rule set. So for this one, we receive a note for each excellent scored. Have 1 or more notes by the end to pass. Just push the X button when the gauge is about to run out to get a high score. Good or bad performances don't earn any notes. A note will disappear for every bad performance. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, I will say this. When it comes to these, I will happily redo these again and again if I don't have to go into that evil book again, which, unfortunately, I'm going to have to get my hands on the remaining 3 treasures that I missed in that particular world. But here, we'll see soon enough what I mean. Okay, I gotta pay attention to these things. What's more annoying is that I wish I could just talk over these and be fine, but if you say so. Okay, got that back at least. Okay, that kind of sucked. By the way, there is one more thing worth mentioning, and that comes in relationship to the Jiminy's Journal entry. And that is, in order to be able to register the entries, you first have to complete this world. Afterwards, you then have to perform in the musicals again in order to register the entries. I don't understand why. Which, funny enough, that may have been the ultimate plan of this world's villain, which is Ursula. Spoiler alert. Okay, thankfully this song, I think, is almost done. So, a good rule of thumb for these is, when you're about to get a good rating, I would hit the X button right around there to accommodate for the display lag you may encounter with HD televisions or even Ultra HD televisions that don't have a game mode. But that's my personal opinion. If you say so, dude. We're not quite done yet. But seriously though, I really do not like this song.
Musical for everyone to have a lot of finny fun.
Are you sure we have a bit of finny fun there? Because I don't think we have. At least for me.
Sora, you were amazing.
Hey, I want to see more lights.
No, you don't. Donald can't sing. No matter what anyone says. I'm mean, aren't I? Hello there.
Your Majesty, we have visitors.
King Triton.
I certainly hope there hasn't been a need to use that keyblade of yours.
Nope, everything's fine. Not a heartless in sight.
Your Majesty, our guests, they want to sing in the musical.
Well, that sounds like a splendid idea. We may need your help after all. You see, I'm afraid Ariel's still infatuated with the human world. A busy rehearsal schedule might be just the thing she needs to stop thinking about life up on the surface.
Are you sure about that, sir? Because I'm pretty sure it'll take more than that to keep her mind off of the surface world.
Swim along, just join in the song, a musical for everyone to have a lot of finny fun.
That's the voice I heard. I'm sure of it. Hello? Where are you hiding? I know you're the girl who saved me. Please, come out so I can thank you.
Ariel? That girl's acting strange again. Probably been flitting around on the surface. Oh, the Sea King's gonna have my claws for this.
Come on, we gotta keep rehearsing.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel like it.
Perhaps we could have a little chat?
No, Ariel!
I've got an idea, Sebastian.
You do?
I know how to cheer Ariel up. Come on, follow me!
That sounds mysterious. Over here! Whoa. See? Oh no, this must be from the human world! I found it after that storm, and I bet it's from a shipwreck. Don't you think Ariel's gonna love it? But if the king finds out about this, it's better than going to the surface. Come on, help me move it. It's no use! So, after each musical number, you'll be kicked out of Atlantica, and you have to meet a certain requisite in order to proceed onward. So for this instance, we need magnet magic in order to move the statue, which thankfully we already do. And upon meeting a requisite, a new episode is added for Atlantica. So, yeah, at least that's nice to know. That you don't need to guess whether or not you're going to have the right requisite to have what you need. So, that's pretty nice. Only the ruler of the sea is allowed to carry this trident. So long as I have this, I can vanquish any foe. Or so you say, my dude. Or so you say. You ready to move the statue? Let's move it. What can I say? I like to move it, move it. So here is Chapter 2, Part of Your World. And like I said, this is a shortened version of said song.
Ariel!
We'd like you to come with us, Ariel.
Have we got something to show you?
Ooh, pretty statue. Would be a real shame.
Cool statue, huh?
And looks like some kind of prince.
Would be a kind of a shame if something blew it up. Foreshadowing. So, for musical challenge number 2, this introduces a new rule where the X button is not the only button that you have to push. Now we have to push triangle button. So for this one, we have to score 5 or more excellence in a row in order to clear this particular song. So this time a triangle gauge will appear. Press triangle in tune with the song and gauge. Time it correctly, scoring a good or bad will end the combo. Oh, this is going to be real interesting to say the least. And again, we just need to score 5 at the very least. Also, X combos work as well, so that is something to keep in mind. Okay, that sucked. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully this time things will work out a little better. It seems like multiple button prompts also count for multiple combos in a row. Damn! Okay. Come on. We can get this, going. Let's get this going again. And like I said, this is a shorter version of the song, so that is something. There we go. Finally, we met the requisite, just barely. So, how is this shorter exactly? Well, I will go ahead and say this. I'm pretty damn sure that it lacks several verses. And the number of verses in the original song is greater than what we see here. In fact, this is the final verse. See what I mean? Honestly, I think maybe a better solution here would be for me to just mute the song entirely and just link you to the original song on YouTube. And yes, I do agree. I do like this song. But my favorite one probably has to be Poor Unfortunate Souls, which I wish that was in this game, but it's not.
We're here to help you, you know?
Oh no, you three stay out of it!
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you were gonna tell your dad about it.
What am I going to do?
Looks like he's telling anyway. You're late, Sebastian. Is something wrong? No, nothing, Your Majesty. That's good. So tell me, how's the song for the musical going? It is finished, Your Majesty. And it celebrates all of the wonderful things found here in the ocean. It will be my finest work. Will it get Ariel's mind off the human world? Yes, well, probably, possibly. I mean, most definitely. Excuse me, Your Majesty, but I must rehearse, you understand? Oh dear. That 1,000-yard stare really works its magic in more ways than one. Let me tell you. This is terrible. We gotta do something. She can't be in that in the musical like that. I'll sing her part instead. How about no? No way. Not a chance. Took the words right out of my mouth. What? Why not? 2 words. You can't sing. See what I did there? Hey, it's Sebastian. This will never work. What's up? I've composed a perfect song for the musical, but I think it's gonna be too complicated for you. Oh, come on. How hard can it be? I think he's holding that backwards. Uh-oh. So, to participate in the next upcoming musical, you need a drive gauge to be 5 or more. So, that's pretty easy to do. Just progress the story enough and you'll be able to do it. The next song we're going to be participating in is the second movie song of this game. And in order to participate, we obviously need a drive gauge of 5 or more. Talk to Sebastian. Excellent! Now we'll be able to perform the musical with ease. Begin? Let's go! So, here's the next song, and the second one from the movie, Under the Sea. Again, just like Part of Your World, this is also a shortened version of Under the Sea. And again, I feel like Under the Sea is definitely one of the best songs of the movie. But again, I feel like Part of Your World is better, in my honest opinion. And the best one, as I've mentioned before, is Poor Unfortunate Souls. So for the musical challenge this time, aim for a high score by lifting Ariel's mood. Press square when the gauge shows Ariel to score points to lift Ariel's mood. Be sure not to press square when the gauge shows Sebastian. So that is something worth mentioning here. So let me know, how do you guys feel about Under the Sea in general? I would love to hear your guys' opinions. Okay, let's have some fun now, shall we? So, this one really isn't that bad. The gauge may show Ariel at first, or may even show Sebastian at first, but it will sometimes change to one or the other. If you push the square button, or whatever button it is for the gauge, and it shows Sebastian, you're going to be shit out of luck, and that's something you definitely don't want to do. So, to lift Ariel's mood, all we need to do is score goods and excellent ratings when the gauge shows Ariel. Plus, I think the square gauge is the only gauge of which you'll see here, so that's pretty nice. Another pretty nice detail is that for those particular pieces right there, if you push the square button at the correct moment and score an excellent, the snails actually come out to sing. Although, for whatever reason, if you score a bad or a good rating, they do not. Which is kind of weird if you ask me. But even so. Okay, just a little bit further, and like I said, this is a much shorter version of Under the Sea. Like, much shorter. How short? I'd say about a few minutes shorter than the original song, which, again, I may try linking the original song in the YouTube description or a pinned comment in the YouTube version of this later. So, again, that may be the best course of action. Just mute it entirely for the YouTube version, and I'll be fine. Simplicity is honestly the best medicine. Again, just to be sure everything is okay. Because God only knows I need a copyright strike.
Oh, I think it's a great song, Sebastian. It's not what I want to sing. I want to sing about how our two worlds can live in harmony. Land and sea together.
Foreshadowing.
It would make chowder out of me if you sang a song like that.
If you won't listen, then I'm not gonna sing at all.
Look, Ariel!
How do I get myself into this situation? Oh, man. Not only has that girl fallen in love at the worst possible time, but with a human!
Ariel's in love with a human?
Oh, me and my big mouth!
Oh dear. Well, things have officially gone from bad to worse. Oh! Hello. It's the young prince again. Is that him? Uh-huh. Let's say something. No, don't. Why? He's a human and I'm a mermaid. I don't know what he'd think. Maybe talk to him and see for yourself. What's that? What's this? What's this? There's blue things everywhere. Okay, I'll stop now. Oh dear. Oh, it must be his. But we can't reach it. Rats. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should try sticking your arm in there? So, for this requisite, you just need Magnera in order to retrieve the lost item. Which, thankfully, we already have, so we don't need to worry about that whatsoever. So, I believe for this, we just need to talk to Ariel once more. And bada bing, bada boom. Looks like you gained some experience. Do you think you can help me with the pendant? Sure can. Let's get to it. Now for Chapter 4, Ursula's Revenge. Again, I wish this was Poor Unfortunate Souls. That would have been a lot more fitting here. In my honest
This
opinion.
is great, Sora. I know he'll be happy to have this back.
And just who is this he?
Hello there, King Triton.
Daddy!
Ariel, you know how dangerous humans are.
You don't even know him! Oh, Daddy, you've told me that you don't trust humans, but they can't all be as bad as you say. And I'm gonna prove it to you.
So help me, Ariel. I am going to get through to you. And if this is the only way, so be it.
No!
One other thing I haven't mentioned yet is that this trip to Atlantica follows the movie a lot more versus Kingdom Hearts 1, which I gotta give credit where credit is due. That is for sure. Ariel, you poor child. Ursula! You're Ursula, the Sea Witch! Didn't my father banish you? That's right, Angelfish, but how can I stay away? When I knew you were so miserable, what you need is a woman's advice. What if I can make all your dreams come true? My father would never allow it. Oh well, it must have been love if you give up that easily. Could you really help me? But how? Well, the only way to get what you want is to become a human yourself. A human? Can you do that? My dear sweet child, that's what I'll do. This is terrible! Flounder, we gotta tell the king! Okay. Uh-oh. Have we got a deal? I'll turn you into a human right now. All you have to do is sign a little contract. A contract? That's right, sweet cakes. And the price is just a token, a trifle. What I want from you is your voice. My voice? I almost forgot. The magic only lasts for 3 days. You gotta get dear old Princey to kiss you before the sun sets on the 3rd day. If he doesn't, you'll turn back into a mermaid and belong to me. I suppose you might find that my terms a little tough. After all, you are King Triton's daughter, adored by all of Atlantica. Why, you're practically guaranteed a happy life. Are you sure you wouldn't listen to your daddy? All it'll cost you is your true love. Come on, sweetie pie. This is your last chance. But far be it from little old me to twist your arm. Don't listen to her, Ariel! That was a weird flash.
Well, now, I won't intrude any longer. I'll be on my way. You obviously don't want my help. Too bad about your prince, though. He is quite a catch.
Wait. All I have to do is sign?
We have a deal. Here you go.
Ariel, don't!
Too late.
Sora, please! You got to stop her, man!
Wait!
Oh!
Ah! Oh no! She can't breathe like that!
I kind of wonder, why is it that Donald and Goofy didn't do anything to try to stop Ursula? It's kind of weird.
Are you the girl? Please wake up. Whoa, easy there. What's wrong? You can't speak? Oh, well, where did you come from? That's my pendant. I can't believe you found it. Thank you. Please, come with me. I want to help you.
Looks like it's going pretty well. Gosh, shouldn't we tell King Triton about this? Absolutely not! It would break his heart if he found out about this. Then what do? We gotta stay right here and take care of Ariel. That's what we gotta do. I guess that's all we can do. Makes sense. I should go check on Ariel. Let's go check on her. Might as well. Seems like everything's going pretty well so far. So we just float here and watch? Have you got a better idea? We could make Ursula fix all this. Ha! She ain't gonna bother with you. Hey, you never know until you try. You may be right. It's gonna be better than doing nothing. Can I trust you to take care of Ursula? Of course.
Hey, where's Sebastian?
Well, King Triton wanted him at the palace.
I wonder if it's about Ariel.
If King Triton finds out what happened, we're in hot water. Especially since we kept it a secret.
What about Ursula?
She disappeared.
Well, how's Ariel doing? She's only got until sunset tomorrow, right?
Hey, look!
Oh.
I can't see!
Why cover his eyes, Sora? I don't get it. Oh boy.
They're okay.
Man, they were so close.
Well, they can...
Well, I think we ought to get back to looking for Ursula.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, technically speaking, even though they were cuddling like that, they could still kiss each other right then and there, couldn't they? So why didn't they?
No sign of Ursula anywhere.
I wonder where that sea witch could have gone.
Uh-oh. What happened here?
Ariel's been crying for a long time.
What would I give to live where you are?
Oh,
What would I
shit.
pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run? If we could stay
Hey, what's up with the
all day
prince?
in the sun.
Look, there!
Just you and me, and I could be.
It's Ursula!
part
She
of
must have turned herself into that girl!
Okay, that's it.
And why didn't he do that sooner? I guess because plot. That's the reason.
What happened?
Looks like the young prince was hypnotized too.
Eric!
You can talk. You're the one. The girl who sang to me.
Oh, Eric. I wanted to tell you.
Of course. It was you. You're the one who saved me that night in the storm. Oh, Ariel, I'm sorry I didn't figure it out sooner.
I wonder how he found out her name.
Eric.
Not so fast. Do you see what I see? You're too late.
Ariel!
Stop! Stay out of this, you fools. Titan's precious little daughter signed a contract. Now, dearie, let's see how beautiful you are when I'm through with you.
That contract's no good.
Let her go!
Excuse me? Now, even the great King Triton can't go round breaking binding contracts. Why, it just wouldn't do, would it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some loose ends to tie up.
Wait, Ursula. You win. Just promise you'll let my daughter go.
But we had a deal, unless, of course, you're offering to take her place.
I'm afraid I have no choice. Your Majesty!
Good lord, what the hell is that thing? Well...
At last!
Daddy!
Ah! Who's the mighty ruler of the seas now?
You monster! Let him go!
Ah!
I wonder how he threw that with such accuracy.
How dare you! Pitiful, insignificant human!
Hey, that's enough.
Aha! Now you all bow to me!
Okay, time for Ursula's revenge. For this challenge, a sort of new gauge appears where the pink X button gauge, you rapidly push the X button to deal damage to Ursula. And we have until the end of the musical number to drain her HP, which should be pretty easy to do. So let's get started now, shall we? Here we go.
This witch is back to bring her
Wow, that was fast. I'm pretty sure that if you get a bad rating, then I believe some of Ursula's HP is restored, though it could be wrong. And another thing I will say here is that This is probably the best song in the entire set of original songs, at least in my honest opinion. But again, it would be better if this was replaced with Poor Unfortunate Souls, but again, that's just me and my personal silly opinion. Let me know what you all think. Do you also agree with me in like saying this is the best song, or do you think another song is better? Okay. Almost there. Right. Still got a quarter amount of Ursula's HP left.
What a feeble human. No, I
okay.
my eyes. Such a stubborn royal.
Kind of surprised he managed to stick on his feet like that. That's kind of interesting. What grace! What power! Also, I'm pretty sure hitting a good rating here won't be anything too consequential. In fact, it probably won't do much of anything, so honestly, a good rating is not too bad, all things considered. Even when mashing the X button, it's really not that bad. It honestly isn't. So, just a little bit further, and thankfully...
Your poopsies are toast.
Toast. Get it? All toasters. Toast. Toast. Even though that's not scientifically possible!
My dears, I swear I've just begun. It's not over until Ursula has won.
You say that as you lose. Ha! Got you!
That's what you think!
And how did that not stab Eric? I will never know.
It's not possible.
It's over, Ursula.
That belongs to me!
All right, then. You can have it!
Damn! Straight as an arrow, right through her. Although I think in the movie she was stabbed by a boat? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else entirely. But I'm pretty sure that was how she was done in. Then again, I haven't seen the movie in years, so that probably would be the reason why I'm not remembering it as clearly as I should.
Please, Ariel. You can come out now. It's okay. Ariel?
You see, Eric? This is why I went to Ursula.
This can't be.
I would have told you sooner.
To think.
Eric, goodbye.
I had all that time and I didn't work on my swimming.
Huh?
Well, I guess it's never too late to learn, right? Will you teach me?
I'd love to.
All right.
Looks like everyone's happy, even King Triton of all people. Anyway, upon completing Ursula's Revenge, we get ourselves another Keyblade, the Mysterious Abyss. Enhances magic to increase damage dealt with blizzard-based attacks by 20%, so it has Blizzard Boost. So, pretty neat. That is pretty damn neat. Prince Eric's a great guy, and he's really brave too. Yes, but he is a human! Oh, brother, not again. I'm sure we can work something out. Which, I know we can. How'd it go with your father, Ariel? Great! Thanks to your help, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Well, okay. Have fun. Hey, wait! I almost forgot, Sebastian. King Triton said this year's festival is so important that the musical better be your best ever. My best ever? Alright, what's going on? You gotta do me a favor. What? Huh? But how? And it was gonna make the song perfect, too. So, for this one, the final requisite of Atlantica, we need Thunder God in order to carry out the final musical number. And thankfully, this one's probably the best song out of the 5. But, honestly, Ursula's Revenge is slightly better than this, in my honest opinion. Just because. Looks like you can handle this now. Now our musical will be perfect. This is it. Are you ready to start? Let's go. The final musical number awaits. Chapter 5, A New Day is Dawning, aka the final chapter of Atlantica. So for this one, this combines all the rules from all the previous musical numbers, and we just have to get a high score. Aim for a score of 30,000 points or higher. All gauges will be used in this challenge. Be sure not to press the button when the gauge shows Sebastian. Duh. So, here we go. Final number. This shouldn't be too hard. It honestly shouldn't. When it comes to this, you definitely need to pay attention to the gauges. If you are not so aware of the gauges and what they represent, you better brush up on your skills really quickly, otherwise you're going to get completely shat on pretty damn hard. So, I guess one other thing worth noting here is that the scores that you get are combined with multiple circles, where 1500 is a score you get for an excellent rating, and... okay. By the way, I'm pretty sure this song is technically the longest out of the set. So that is something worth mentioning here. Again, thankfully the score requirement of 30,000 is nothing at all. It really is that freaking easy. Just be sure to push the buttons at the correct time, get nothing but excellence if you possibly can, and if not, good ratings will add up over time, trust me. I'm just saying. Just my honest opinion. And funny enough, some of the gauges are worth way more points than others, which is pretty interesting to see. Okay. I thought for sure that was Sebastian. I guess not. By the way, the mashing of the X button one, I think only appears like once or twice in this song. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the whole Sebastian aerial gauge thing, that appears way more often in the song than normal, which is kind of baffling if you ask me. Also, I'm pretty sure a bad rating will, I'm pretty sure that subtracts points, but I don't think it subtracts that many points. But, whatever. Song's done. With way over the required amount. Almost multiplied the requirement by 4 times, which is insane. Honestly, if this was flawless, that could have easily been 120,000 points right there. Here we go, boys. Time to seal up the very last keyhole in the entire game. Yes, the very last one. And what a way to end this, too. With probably the lamest animation. But whatever, the deed is done.
Sora, what's happening?
A new pathway has opened.
What? You gonna go? This is goodbye?
I won't do it. We'll never say goodbye.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Even though we're hitting the road, our worlds are all connected. Which means we are free to come and go.
And Sid.
So don't be sad and always know we'll come back soon to say hello.
Yeah, well, there's something funny. This is probably the most ironic song out of all of them. But anyway, upon completing Atlantica, we get the final Blizzard element upgrade, so now we have Blizzaga. And another Orichalcum Plus. So, how many does that make now? I think we're up to 5. So there's only 2 more Orichalcum Pluses to worry about here. So that is pretty damn sweet, if I do say so my damn self. But anyway, there is still something I kind of need to take care of here. Anyway, now that all the keyholes have been sealed, another episode should be unlocked for Disney Castle. Though I'm pretty sure in order to unlock it, you not only have to get all the keyholes sealed for every world in the game, including the optional ones, you also have to defeat Xemnas again. So even if you defeated them once before, you have to beat them again once you seal every single keyhole in the game and get all the... and also get the first secret ending out of the 2. Okay, so we're up to 5 Orichalcum Pluses. So only 2 left. But that's going to be for another time, folks, because we are well over the 3-hour mark now, and we got a lot of work left on our plate to take care of as of yet. Anyway, there's still some work that needs to be done. There's obviously the remaining puzzle pieces, which there's going to be plenty yet in Radiant Garden to pick up. In fact, I think they're the only ones left. Yep, they are. The only puzzle pieces left are in Radiant Garden. And as far as the treasures are concerned, the only ones that are left are in Radiant Garden once again, as well as 3 that I missed in the Evil Book of Death. Oh boy. Thankfully, that's not going to be too hard to find. I could just make a short video or something. Hell, I could do something where I can make a short recording with the PlayStation's built-in system or something, and maybe do something that way. But honestly, I think it would be a better idea for me to just do a short recording of getting the 3 treasures that I missed in 100 Acre Wood, and then focus the next session on the Mushroom 13. After that, I may do something else. Although another thing I may do off screen is fight and defeat Xemnas again, though I can't really say for sure if I'm really going to be doing that. Although I'm pretty sure that I most definitely am. In fact, that may be the best thing for me to do. Go and fight Xemnas again off screen, and then save progress one more time. That way, maybe the other episode gets added to Disney Castle. And, wow, what do you know? The maximum amount of AP Sora can have at any given time is 216. At least in critical mode. I'm not sure about other modes. But if you use any more AP boosts on him, it will have no effect. So you kind of have to give it to someone else at this point. So, might as well give it to Donald and Goofy now. Here you go. And Magic Boost, of course, give these to Sora, along with Defense Boost. Always give these to Sora, until the game doesn't allow you to anymore. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end things here for today. We made quite a bit of progress today, sealed up the remaining keyholes, to my dismay, but regardless, we're done here for today. This is General Snivy with the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be dealing with the Mushroom 13 and actually finish up their challenges. And I think afterwards... Oh wait, there was one other thing I do have to do besides fight Xemnas again. And that is complete the Olympus Coliseum Cups. If I have time after the Mushroom 13 are taken care of, maybe I'll do the Olympus Coliseum Cups. We'll see. But I am going to be doing them sometime regardless. So once again, thank you all once again so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope you all enjoyed watching me suffer. See you all next time for the Mushroom 13.